20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100. So I haven't had that before. 20, 40, 60, 82. Those videos don't Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are doing my weekly cash stuffing of 540. I have some two cute little pumpkins right here. Let me know if they're cute or if they're distracting. I think they're super cute. This is like my way of welcoming fall. It's currently September 10, but the first day of fall is like the 22nd or something like that. So we're almost there. So yeah, with that being said, let's go ahead and make sure I counted this right. So we have 1, 50, 70, 92, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 80, 94, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 500, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Perfect. Okay, we are going to go ahead and get started with my pink binder. Oh, I didn't even think this through. Can you guys still see even with the pumpkins? Oh yeah, that's perfect. Oh, the pumpkins are so cute. Okay, anyways, so self-care is getting, oh, I didn't even erase any of this. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Okay, we should be good to go. So self-care is getting $10. As you guys can hear, I'm sick. I'm pretty sure I got COVID. I literally do not go out. Like, I'm home all day. I work from home. So I haven't tested, but I'm quarantining just in case. I went to go visit my nieces and nephews, and my niece, she's 4 years old. She coughed right in my face. It wasn't on purpose, it was on accident, but I kind of heard her like a little muffled, and she coughed in my face. And literally that night, I got the body aches, I got the fever, I got the runny nose. It was terrible, but it only lasted like a few hours and then I was fine. But I do have still runny nose and I sound definitely sick. So what a great way to start off fall. Anyways, so let's go ahead and count this. We have 20, 40, 60, 81, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. 180. I'm super excited because in about 2 weeks I'm gonna go get my lashes done and my nails done for my birthday. A lot of people have already wished me an early birthday. Thank you for that. My birthday is September 28th. So I think I'm honestly just gonna go to a steakhouse with my boyfriend. I'm not planning to do anything like crazy. I'm turning 24 the other day, you guys. Okay, Fun Now has 20, 40, 60, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. The other day, I was like looking at my YouTube channel homepage and I noticed it still said 21 or 22-year-old budgeter on there. And I was like, OMG, I have not updated that in 2 years. Just because like that's not something I really look at. I'm just focused on filming and posting videos for you guys. So I'm basically catfishing you. I hope no one thinks I'm 22. I'm turning 24. Food is getting 10. So yeah, I have to update that. But I guess that just made me realize like how long I've been doing YouTube. And yeah, it's amazing. Thank you guys for allowing me to do this every day. Either way, I'm gonna do it, but I get to talk to you while doing it now. I don't have to talk to myself like a crazy person. So, well, I guess I am talking to myself, but whatever. Gas is getting $5. I filled up my gas tank the other day, basically for free, because my cousin's wife, she needed me to take her to the LAX, Los Angeles airport, for an emergency trip to Mexico because she is having family complications with health and stuff, and she wanted to be there. So I drove her all the way. So let me count this: 150, 70, 75, 80, 85. Me and my boyfriend accompanied me, and we drove her 4.5 hours to the airport. If you guys have seen my vlog for when I went to Mexico, my state is so small that they literally don't have direct flights. You have to go all the way to either Los Angeles or Dallas to get a direct flight. If you go from like literally any other airport, you have to transbordar. You have to have a connecting flight. So Yeah, household is getting 5. So yeah, I drove her, and I just honestly, she was like, how much do I owe you? And I was like, oh, just pay me for the gas. But the gas was only, my car fills up with like 40. So I told her 40, and she sent me 100. So I got a kind of like a free tank for my time, I guess. So anyways, the point of that is I have a full tank, which is great because I only have $5 stuff. So household now has 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. And I'm pretty sure tomorrow I'm gonna use like a majority of my tank. Oh, because tomorrow is my brother's birthday. His birthday is September 11, and my dad is September 12. And he's turning 21. Medical's not getting stuff. Dog is getting 5. My brother's turning 21, so he's never been into a casino. He's never legally purchased gardening tools. I don't know how I could say that without getting in trouble, but he has always wanted to try gardening, but you have to be 21 to garden these specific species of plants. So I'm gonna take him literally to go do all that. Dog now has 50, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90. So yeah, I'm gonna take him. There's 3 casinos by where we live, so we're gonna start off with the furthest casino and then work our way through all 3, and we're gonna end up in one casino that's closer to our home that has $4 bowling nights on Thursday, which happens to be his birthday. So we're gonna have such a fun time. He's gonna go to the gardening store, he's gonna go to all 3 casinos, and he's just gonna live the 21 experience. Anyways, enough rambling. That is all for my pink binder. Okay, up next we have my long-term binder, which is my car binder. Traveling, car, all that jazz. So yeah, I'm super excited to take my brother because he's been working super hard and he's been studying so much, so I feel like he needs a little break. So it's gonna be me, him, and my boyfriend. And my boyfriend's gonna be DD, and me and my brother are gonna live our best life. So anyways, car is getting 5. Car now has 1, 2, 20, 40, 60, 80, 85, 90, 95, 305, 305. My brother's car washing business is pretty steady. He washes mine, he washes 2 of my friends, and then 1 of his friends. So it's good for him to have that extra cash. Car registration or placas is getting $10. So car registration now has 1, 50, 70, 90, 2, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 270. We're so close to our goal, you guys. I think my placas this year, my registration is going to be 350. So a few more stuffings and we'll be good. And they're not even due until March. We're on a roll. I hope you guys are on a roll too because we're doing this together right now. So RV/van life is getting $5. I mentioned before, one of my biggest dreams is to have a converted van and just like travel the United States, which is why I've been prioritizing out of the country like traveling experience, because I want to save the United States for when I'm older and I can just drive across the country, you know. So anyways, RV now has 1, 20, 40, 60, 82, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48, 248. I do need to do a bill exchange. I think I'm going to do that like right after this video. And I'm also going to film a savings challenge stuff. Those videos don't get like a lot of views, but I still enjoy doing them. And I feel like everyone needs to be stuffing their savings challenge. Oh, there's a sneaky 10 right here. Because you know, it just helps you get to your goals that much faster compared to just regular cash stuffing. If you have a savings goal, like for example, I have a rancho, which is property, which is what I'm stuffing right now. It's getting $40. I have this weekly stuff, but I also have a savings challenge dedicated to my property. So it's kind of like double whammy, so I can get there faster and you don't even realize it, you know? Once you get to the end, you're like, wow, I've saved so much money, but it's because you've been like doing double stuff a week. So rancho now has 1, 2, 50, 70, 90, 1, 2, 50, 70, 90, 310, 330, 350, 370, 375. 375 in rancho. If you've been here for a minute, my top 2 categories that I prioritize, obviously aside from like bills and utilities, are property, rancho, and trips. I love to travel, and my dream is to have acres under my name. So I will get there. We just have to be patient and persistent. School's not getting stuff. I am no longer in school. I'm thinking of going back to get my CPA because if y'all know, I'm a tax preparer. That's my seasonal job and I really like it. I'm either leaning towards CPA or maybe even an immigration lawyer. I don't know, y'all. I feel like I just needed a break from school. I did get my bachelor's in animal science, but unfortunately, the only type of jobs here there are like dairy tech and stuff like that, and I want something better for myself. Not that it's not a good job, 20, 40, 60 for trips, but I want to be able to make my own schedule. So yeah, I love my degree. I love everything I studied, but I feel like more realistically, I need to get into finance because I do budgeting. Like this is my other side business. So 2 of my jobs revolve around money, savings, and budgeting. My other job, I do lashes, so it's beauty. And then my last business is coffee. So I'm very well-rounded and I feel like that keeps me from going insane. Trips now has 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40. I feel like when I do one thing for too long, I get over it in like 2 seconds. So me having multiple businesses that are very like well-rounded keep me like locked in and don't keep me bored basically. So yeah, month ahead is my last envelope or category for this binder and it's getting $5. So month ahead has 1, 20, 40, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 180 in month ahead. You guys, I love this little pumpkin. I think I'm gonna start bringing in more decor in here, but I don't want it to get too messy. So that's what I mean by let me know if it's distracting, because I just don't want to have too much on here, you know, but I do want to have like some personality in my videos. Okay, anyways, that is all for my long-term binder. Up next, we have my short-term binder, which is basically like, this binder is always getting, not depleted, but I use a lot of it because it's basically a giving binder. Most of these categories are to buy stuff for people. I was just having this conversation with my boyfriend the other day. So shopping has 5 and it's getting 5. We have 10 now. I noticed that like when I go to a thrift store or when I go to like the mall, gifts is not getting stuffed, events is getting 5. I noticed that it's really hard for me to buy something for myself, but when it comes to like my siblings, family, friends, I don't even question it. Like I just grab it and buy it, but I always have a hard time buying things for me. So events now has 1, 20, 40, 60, 80, 85, 90, 95, which is very funny because usually it's like backwards. A lot of people buy and give so much to themselves and don't have enough to give to others, but I'm very opposite. All of these categories are literally for other people except for myself, for shopping. But either way, you guys, if you've seen my videos, this has never gone up more than 20 because I buy little things here and there from Amazon. But my gifts, my birthday and Christmas, all of these are for other people. Tithe is for the church and for like fundraisers. Credit card is just extra. Parents, Christmas obviously for family and friends, birthday for my family and friends. So yeah, I feel like it's very important to like show appreciation, and not everyone's love language is gift giving, but mine is. So that's where we're at. Birthday now has 1, 2, 3, 20, 40, 60, 82, 40, 240. So for my brother, I already did get him a gift, but I'm gonna basically pay for all of his food and drinks, and I'm gonna pull from this category. And then my dad is going to Cancun tomorrow for his birthday, and I'm just gonna send him $100 to like cover any extra expenses they have on the trip. Christmas is getting 10. Christmas is coming, you guys. In 2 months, you guys should already be buying your gifts. Hopefully they have another Amazon Prime Day like in October, November, so that way you can save on Christmas gifts. But definitely check out Amazon because they have a lot of good deals. Anyways, so Christmas now has 1, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 50, 60, 65, 265. So wait, what? Only $265? Last year I spent $900. You guys, no, we need to lock in. If you're on the same boat as me, I promise you, next video, this is gonna be like at 40 because that's not enough. I didn't realize I had so little, but it's just because the year's going by so fast. Anyways, lock in. Parents, 5. Oh yeah, I'm definitely doing a bill exchange. Okay, 20, 40, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85. And parents, here and there, I'll either send my parents money for like their drinks when they go out on a date night, or I'll buy them stuff or whatever. So I like to have that category to help my parents out. Credit card is 20. So we have 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. I am saving up the $375 annual fee for the Capital Venture X credit card. So yeah, that's what this category is going for, which is why it's so built up and I'm not spending it, because I really need and want that credit card. Tide is 5. So Tide now has 1, 2, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 95, 300, 5, 10, 15, 20, 320. Okay, so that is all for this binder. Lastly, for this video, we have my rent binder. So rent itself is getting 125, so 125 in rent, and rent is empty, so we're literally at 125. I just paid my rent a few days ago, so that's why we're starting bare. Utilities is getting 90. So we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 90. So we have 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 30, 40, 45. 145 for my utilities. My utilities usually are around $300 to $400. I know. I just have so many things to pay for, especially because a lot of them help me run my business. So like I have a super expensive high-speed internet because I literally work from my computer. So yeah, that's what causes that big jump in my utilities. So insurance is at 50. My lash business is getting $10. You guys, bad news. I bought these glues that I thought were going to be super good, and turns out they were not. So I'm still on the lookout for a lash glue, because the one I used to use actually got discontinued. So 20, 30, 35, 40. Yeah, I'm struggling with that. But it's fine. That's what this money is for, to try out new products that could potentially make my business easier and run more effectively and improve my retention. Up next we have my tax business. So that one is getting $5. And we now have 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 10, 25. It is very important. I have run my own business since I was like 18 years old. So it is very important to kind of have like a pool or like a fund for each of your businesses. For example, it's my lash business, my tax business, my coffee business. The only business that doesn't have like a extra envelope is my like YouTube recording. But yeah, it is super, super important to have a pool that you can pool of funds that you can pull from. My coffee business getting 5, so we have 30. Just for unforeseen expenses, or like maybe I want to buy, let's say, okay, I really want to buy a new espresso machine, but girl, it's $6,000. So I can every time at the end of the week, once I count all my money, I can stuff this and just keep it to the side. So then one day when I finally save the $6,000 for that commercial espresso machine, it's ready to go, and I don't have to it doesn't hurt me pulling it from my income, I guess, because it's already saved. I don't know, you just have to trick your brain. Okay, retirement is getting 10. So we have 1, 2, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 310 in retirement, period. Then up next, savings is also getting 10. So we now have 1, 2, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 325. So, 325. Emergency, I bumped it down to 5 because my emergency fund is literally fully funded. So I do want to keep stuffing it just to keep that discipline, but I don't want to be stuffing the full 10. So yeah, that's how I landed on 5. So we now have $30. And yeah, that is all for this binder. That is all for this stuffing. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in my next video.